Okay, hello. My name is Blake, and today I'm going to be demonstrating the use of a piece of adaptive equipment I have created that I am calling Art Assist. This is to help with painting or drawing. So oftentimes while creating a piece of artwork on paper, people that are blind or visually impaired sometimes have a difficult time locating the edge of the paper, and therefore they may be unsure of how to position their artwork on the paper, or oftentimes they'll go off the edge of the paper without realizing that they've done so. So the idea of Art Assist is to assist individuals that are blind or have a visual impairment with being able to find the edges of the paper while they're painting, and also to be able to independently find colors of paint. So what I've also done along with this is created individual paint containers. You can see that hold different colors, and I've used fabric paint to write with using Braille the different colors on here. So here we have yellow, this would be green, so you can see I have a variety of those colors. The actual piece itself is just simply a piece of particle board that I've used quarter round to attach to make a frame on the edges, with the round part facing in, so as someone's painting or drawing, you can clearly feel where the edges of the paper would be. I've also used fabric paint to mark, and you can't really tell, but there are notches delineating where halfway marks are on the edges of the frame. So, I'm going to take the lids off all these paints that I have in front of me. And we'll demonstrate use of Art Assist. So in order to do so, I'm going to blindfold myself and see how well I can actually paint something using what I have created here. So now I don't really read Braille very well, so I know where all the paints actually are, but I will be completely blindfolded while trying to paint something. This is designed to hold about a 9 by 12 piece of paper. So obviously they could be created for different sizes of paper, but you would want to use it for the appropriate size. If it was too small, it might slide around and cause issues. Okay, so here we go. Alright, so at this point I'm completely blindfolded. I can see nothing. I have my paint brushes here. I have some paper towels. I have water. I'm going to grab my piece of paper. I think what I'm going to paint today is a little landscape, some rolling hills, or maybe sunshine, some flowers. We'll see how inspired I feel as I go. So I'll take my piece of paper. I put it down inside. I can tell that it fits nice and neat and tight in there. It's not going to move around too much. I can feel where the edges are. Okay. So I'm going to start, since I'm using blue paper, I don't have to worry about painting my sky, which is nice. I'm going to start by painting my hills. So let's see, I'm going to put this extra brush down over here. I know I have my white and black. Alright. I have my green. I'm pretty sure. I'm hoping. So I can feel that I'm getting paint on the brush. Alright, I want to make sure I don't have too much. Can't really tell. So I put my paint back down. Okay. I'm going to feel on the edge of the paper. I want to paint my hills not too far up so I can feel where about halfway is here on the paper. Now I'm going to start below that, right on the edge. I can paint over. Maybe I'm just going to do two big hills here. Okay. So I'm going to get a little more paint so I can fill in the rest. So starting down here, filling in my hills. Again, feeling about where the halfway part is here. Trying not to go too high so I can leave some room to paint some flowers or sunshine or something. Happy little trees. I'm feeling over on the other edge. I'm right-handed, so this makes it a little awkward, but I want to make sure that my hill doesn't go too far up. And I can feel all the way down to the edge of the paper to make sure I'm not going too far. Same thing over here. And all the way down to the edge. As I paint my hills nice and rolling. Alright. I'm going to put my green paint over here out of the way. And I think we're going to do a little sunshine. So I'm going to put my bigger brush down on the paper towel here. Got my other brush. The yellow paint. And I want my yellow paint to be up in the upper corner for my sun. So I'm going to feel where those corners are. Feel right about here. It's right about where I want my sunshine to be. So we're going to do a nice circle. We're going to go all the way around up here in the corner. My red, I'm pretty sure is my yellow again. We'll find out soon. Get a little bit more yellow. Okay. Find my corner again. Okay. Now I'm going to want to wash my brush off if I want to paint anything else. So I'm going to find my water over here. Dip it in there. I can get some of that paint off. I can feel the paint's coming off. I've got my paper towel. I can clean off the brush, get it dry. And maybe we'll add some birds flying. I'm going to make them pink or purple or whatever we have over here. Get a little of this. And we're going to put these in the other corner up top. So I'm going to do one bird here. And one more bird on the very edge. Alright. I'm going to come back now. I'm hoping that my green is dry a little bit. So I'm going to add a little bit more. My green is back here. So, get a little more green. And I'm going to fill in my hills a little bit more. Really delineating those again. Feeling pretty good about my hills. And I really want to add, I think I'm going to add a few clouds and call my painting good. I'm going to rinse this off again. Hope that I know where my white is. I'm pretty sure it's the second one up. We're going to get some white on here. Now, if I was able to read Braille, I'd be able to feel on the front. I can feel those bumps very clearly, and I would know if I was actually using the white or not. And I'm going to go right in the middle, the top, come down, and let's do one fluffy cloud. In the middle of our sky. All right. So let's see our final product here. Okay. Not too shabby. We have our sun, we have our clouds, we have our birds, we have our green rolling hills. I clearly was nervous about using too much paint, so I held back. Could have used a lot more paint. But for first attempt, not too terrible. Got the general gist, and you can see that it kind of worked pretty well. Another reason we have our paper towels is we can actually clean off the Art Assist right when we're done. So you'll see I do have some paint that I've gotten on the edges, no problem. While it's still, the paint's not dry yet, take a little bit of water, and it comes right off. And it's not all going to come off. It won't be perfect, but you can get it pretty clean. And ready to go for next time. So, thank you for watching my video on demonstrating how to use Art Assist to help those who are blind or visually impaired be able to find edges of paper and paint.